Hey friends, today I want to give you 3 steps that will help you stop beating yourself up. All right, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to become aware of your negative self talk. Really, how do you speak to yourself inside your brain? This requires that you have to think about your thinking. And the best way that I found to do that is to just get it all out on paper, right? Everything out, everything that you're thinking about yourself, all right? And get it all out on paper. And then the second thing I want you to do is I want you to really see the effect that your negative self-talk has on your life. All right. So maybe let's take the example of this morning. I lost my temper with my kids during the morning rush. All right. And so the kids leave, and then I notice I'm saying all of these horrible things to myself. I'm such a bad mom. I'm never going to get this right. I'm ruining my children. I'm worthless, whatever it is, all those things, get them all down on paper. And then I want you to notice the effect that those thoughts have on your life. And I just want you to pull back and ask yourself, what is really the matter? And what do you really need? All right? It's not to beat yourself up, because you know what beating yourself up does? It causes you to feel ashamed. And when we're ashamed, we run and hide. And then, even if only metaphorically speaking. And then after we're done hiding, we usually look for someone to blame because it feels so terrible. And guess who that person usually is when we're a mom? It's usually our kids, right? So if our kids would just change, then we would stop yelling so much, right? So just notice the effect of beating yourself up and how that affects your life, and ask yourself, is it really useful? Is there another way that I could look at this? And that brings us to our third step. Look to the future. How do you want to feel instead? And what are you going to say the next time that you get frustrated, and the next time that this happens, right? And I want you to just close your eyes for a minute and imagine that everybody's acting exactly like they always act. How do you want to respond? Because you totally get to choose. And how do you want to respond, or how do you want to feel about yourself if you don't respond in what you deem is the ideal way? Do you really want to beat yourself up? How about being gentle and kind with yourself instead? That's always going to get you more leverage. And even being curious about your behavior, about your actions, about your thoughts is going to open you up to figuring out what's really going on in your brain and find the answers. So give that a try and have a great week.